To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our Disney Parks videos, where we aim to give you tips and how-to guides on what to do before, during and after your trip to the Disney Parks, guiding you from booking your holiday to prepping for it, and also giving you top tips on how to ride your favourite rides and snack on your favourite tasty treats. Follow along with our adventure every month by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell. This month is all about choosing your rides and shows, so let's get to it. Disney World is growing bigger and bigger every year, and it can be really stressful to try and fit everything in. To be honest, you're most likely not going to do everything, but then again, do you really want to? This video will show you how we planned out what we wanted to see and do at Disney World ahead of our trip. This will help with planning with how many days you'll need at each of the parks and planning your holiday. So for this, we made a spreadsheet. Yes, another spreadsheet.
I love a good spreadsheet.
I know you do. Anyways, what we've done is made a spreadsheet which has tabs for each of the main Disney World theme parks, excluding the water parks. We also split Epcot in two, as I think it is best to treat it as two. Better for planning and a more relaxing trip then too.
So, as you can see here in Epcot Future World tab, we've got the first half of the park, which consists of World Celebration, World Discovery and World Nature areas. Then, on the Epcot World Showcase tab, we just have all the items under World Showcase instead of each country. This is because there aren't loads of shows or rides in World Showcase.
But let's just take a look at Magic Kingdom, and I'll show you how to use this spreadsheet, and then we'll go through our decisions. Firstly, these are all of the rides and the main shows that you will see. As you can see here, I have added the Dapper Dans just because I really want to see them, and I've also put character greets. There are many character meet and greet locations, but for this video, we'll just have it as this one. Also, I have not put any of the evening firework or water shows. But anyways, you can see all the rides or shows in the attractions column, and I put in the next column what kind of attraction it is. Then the next few columns would be to put the name of each of your party. So let's type in Shack and Gem for this. To the right there is a little key for you which says input the number for the color code. So that means when you put that number underneath the name column for the attraction, the box will automatically turn to those colors there for you. This is just to give you a quicker visual indicator of priority. So I've split the priority into 4. Must see or do, would like to see or do, if there is time to see or do them, and then don't want to see them or do them at all. Let's do a couple as an example for you. Now I do want to see Mickey Mouse.
Of course you do.
Well, yeah, he's my boy. Anyways, I want to do Mickey at Magic Kingdom, but no one else really, so let's put that as a like to see. So under my name, let's put a 2. And you can see that it's gone to a light green color. Dapper Dans and Railway would be the same, so number 2 in both of those. Now Swiss Family Treehouse I have done so many times, so I don't want to do that again. I'll put a 0 in there and the box turns red. Same with Magic Carpets of Aladdin, but then Jungle Cruise I have to do, so I'll put a 1 in that box and it is bright green. Just to give you an example, let's say I'd like to do the Enchanted Tiki Room, but it is not a high priority, just if there is time to do it, if we have spare time to waste till a booking or wait out the rain. So let's put a 3 there, and you can see it goes to that golden yellow colour. And it is as easy as that to fill in. But we all have different tastes. How do you know if you want to ride or see this show if you haven't before? I recommend going on the My Disney Experience app to read about them, or you can go on YouTube to see ride-throughs or even people showing ranking videos. We'll do these ranking videos when we are back, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. But let's look at mine and Gem's actual priority listings for you to see how we are planning our holiday. Looking at our Magic Kingdom priority listings first, you can see we both have relatively similar priorities, which is great, but not all. On Main Street USA, it's primarily if we have time to see them or go on the train. But then in Adventureland, Gemma doesn't hold Pirates of the Caribbean in high regard. Don't you worry, I will get her on the ride and I'm sure she'll love it. But we didn't really want to do any aerial carousels, and like I said earlier, I've done the treehouse so many times and know that Gem wouldn't really be interested in it. In Frontierland, we've got Splash Mountain down as a must ride, but unfortunately it will be closed when we go there. It is going to be refurbished into the Princess and the Frog theming. Liberty Square, we're kind of on the same page there, apart from Hall Presidents. But then in Fantasyland, it is quite a different story for what we want. Gem would like to do quite a few rides there, whether it is if there is time or must do, whereas I don't really want to do it. But we will do them as she wants to do it. It's all about being respectful for everyone in your party and plan the best way you can. Now they are mainly low priority for Gem, but it is her first time and I want to make it extremely magical and memorable. So we'll do all the ones that she is even a little interested in. And then in Tomorrowland, it's the other way round. I have more higher priority with lists for rides, but Gem is more lower. Carousel Progress is extremely high priority though. I love it, and also we are going to do our very best to get on the Tron light cycles, as I think they will be open towards the end of 2022. Whether it will be a virtual queue when we are there for the ride, it's anyone's guess, but we will do our best to get on there.
But then in Epcot, in the first half of the park, there are 3 different areas like we said earlier. Now I have Spaceship Earth as my low priority, but Shaq has said that I must go on it as it is the icon of Epcot, so we shall see. And I don't really want to do Journey to Imagination, but he really wants to, so I will go on it as he will be riding things for me that he doesn't want to ride. Then in the World Discovery area, it has more actual thrilling rides, so we really want to do those, especially Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. That probably won't be a virtual queue by the time we go, so we'll rush to it and rope drop it. Then the final area is World Nature, and it is a bit of a mixed one. We will be giving Awesome Planet and Turtle Talk a miss, as we aren't really interested in them.
Then the other side of Epcot is World Showcase, and there are only 3 rides in this area which Gemma doesn't want to ride one of them, the Grand Fiesta Tour, but why not if there are only 3 rides? Now the other 2 rides are new to me too. Well, technically, I have ridden Frozen Ever After, but when it was Maelstrom, so it would be interesting to see the new retheming for that. And I have not been on Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, so looking forward to that. It is still a very popular ride, so we aim to rope drop that ride, and it is next to the Skyliner station. There are only 2 shows that we really aren't interested in seeing at all, and the other will depend on showtimes. However, I really want to see at least the Voices of Liberty, even if we don't go in to see the American Adventure. But be rude not to, since we are already there, isn't it? Then we come to Disney's Hollywood Studios, which for me is my must-do park. Those who know me know I am a massive Star Wars fan, and I've been looking forward to Galaxy's Edge for such a long time. Again, me and Gem are pretty much on the same wavelength with the majority of things at Hollywood Studios. We mainly don't want to do the shows and the alien swirling saucers, but Indiana Jones will be a must-do, and Muppets 3D if we have time. Everything at Galaxy's Edge is a must-do, and we'll be doing that on our first Hollywood Studios day. However, since we did this, I have had a change of heart with the Droids Depot. For me, it will be a low priority now with a if there's time. Gem just really wanted to do it for me, bless her. Then final park on the tab will actually be our first park when we're there, but we'll talk about deciding our park days in next month's video. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell for that. But for this one, I'll let Gemma take over for this park.
I think I know why he wants me to take over for this. As you can see, there isn't a lot of must-dos here, but for me, there are lots of food, snacks and drink items I really want to try. So we will be planning a lot of our day around that. As there aren't many rides in Animal Kingdom, but lots of trails and things to see, which we have as low priority as we'd be walking through most of them anyways to get to different places. But all the rides in the park are my must rides. The Safari, Cali River Rapids, Expedition Everest, Dinosaur, Navi River Journey and Flight of Passage. Like Guardians, we'll be rope dropping Flight of Passage, then Navi River Journey, as they will be the most popular. You'll see we have Nighttime at Pandora too, that isn't a show, just really want to see that section of the park all lit up. So it will be our first and last stops of the day. For the shows at Animal Kingdom, it will mainly be dependent on what time the show starts and if we are done with everything we want to do. We'll most likely be done with rides around mid-afternoon, and we'd have to wait until it's dark before heading back to Pandora so the shows can fill up this space then.
So that is our priority listings for rides and major shows for each of the Disney parks. We've also done this for Universal Parks and just wanted to give you a rundown on the Disney parks. Next month we'll be going through how to know how long you will need for each of the parks, what day is best for the parks, and then how to actually book your park reservation, which you will need to do prior to your trip. But that is it for this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and check out these videos. Next month we'll be looking at how to plan what days to go to each of the parks, but until next time.